Hi friends, I am here today to share another lesson with you. It's going to be all about the side body. So we're going to start with the side plank variation, where you're going to go down to side lying series with some exercises for your abdominals, your obliques and for your legs. Alright, so we're just going to sit with our legs crossed and just stretch our side body a little bit. So when you lift your left arm up on the inhale, on the exhale, side bend towards your right. Come back to the center. Take your right arm up on the inhale. Exhale, push your right side sitting body into the mat. So ground your hips and take your right arm over towards the left side. So really resisting the mat with your fingertips. And come back to the center. Alright, so come into your kneeling position in the center. This is going to be a lot easier to get into the side plank position. From here, all you have to do is take your right leg out to the side. Right, from here, we lean onto the left side, into our left arm. So make sure that you're not melting into your shoulder, you're lifting up and out of your shoulder. You're also not dumping your neck, you're keeping the neck aligned with the rest of the spine. Although you could shift your gaze down or look in front. That would depend on how you feel about your neck, right? So all of us feel differently about the neck. Some of us like to look down, gaze down, some of us like to look in front. So that is totally as per individual. Right, so a little bit about the alignment. You have to engage your glutes. So stack your hips right over the left. You want to feel your left side glutes engaged. And make sure your hips, the pelvis, the shoulder and the chest are all facing the wall in front of you. So you're pushing up and lifting out of the mat. Now from here, simple is going to lift your right leg up to your hip level, exhale. And you're going to drop and just about tap the foot on the mat or maybe even hover. Exhale, lift, inhale to hover. So let's do about 6 of them. Hover, exhale to lift. Just make sure that your tail is tucked underneath you. So you're pushing your pubic bone to the front and you're not tilting forward. So this is not going to help you at all. You won't feel a thing. So if you want to feel your obliques, you want to make sure that your glutes are engaged. You are really keeping the tail in line with the rest of your spine as you lift up and drop. Alright, so I'm going to come back and let's switch to the other side. We're going to drop towards the right side and maybe float that left leg up and back towards the other side of the mat. So all of those few alignments. So over here you're moving out of your shoulder and hips, chest and shoulders are all facing the wall in front of you. Breathe in, hover the leg, on your exhale lift up. Again, making sure that the tail is in line with the rest of the spine. Your glutes are engaged. You can feel your right side hip underneath you. The left hip is stacked over the right. You're pushing the pubic bone to the front and a lot of engagement in your obliques. That's what we are targeting here. Exhale and lift up. Inhale to hover. Exhale to lift. Inhale, hover. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hover. Exhale, lift. Make sure that the crown of the head is moving away from the tailbone in the opposite direction. So really long spine. Think of length in your body all the time. And drop. Okay, come back. So we're going to lie down on our side now. So I'm going to start lying down on my left side first. And I'm going to stay down, all the way down. So my bicep is now like a little below, where I'm going to rest my head. And my legs are slightly diagonal, so towards the front corner of the mat. So it's not exactly in line with my hips, it's in line with the front corner of the mat. From here, you're going to breathe in. On your exhale, you're going to lift your top leg, which is the right leg in my case. I'm going to lift that leg up. Again, you want to feel your obliques here. So you want to make sure that your chest is not tilting forward and your hips are not flexing back. So you want to make sure that your glutes are engaged, the tailbone is in line with the rest of your spine, abdominals are engaging and helping to keep your pelvis centered, so you're not rocking forward and back. You could use the hand that is free in front of you for a little bit of a support as you lengthen that right leg up. On the exhale, inhale, squeeze inner thigh and drop. Exhale to lift, inhale and drop. Exhale, lift, inhale to drop. Exhale, lift, inhale and drop. Exhale to lift, inhale to drop. Exhale to lift, inhale, drop. Now you're going to hold on that exhale, hip level, small circle with that leg, just making sure that the hip doesn't move at all. So you're really engaging through your abdominals. That left leg underneath you is really supporting you here, keeping you in place. 2 more. And then reverse the direction of the circle for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now from there, you're going to fold the right leg, and then on your inhale, you're going to extend the leg up, flex your foot, exhale, squeeze inner thighs. Just making sure that your hips should not drop and roll over behind you. So the hips are still facing the front. You're inhaling to bend, extend the leg up. On the exhale, flex your foot, squeeze inner thighs as you drop. Inhale to lengthen, exhale and drop. 2 more. Inhale, exhale and drop. Last one. Inhale, exhale and drop. And we're going to swing the legs to the other side. So we're going to swing the legs to the left side and lie down on the right side. So the right arm is underneath you and let your head rest on your bicep. So your bicep is like a little below. And keep your legs stacked and making sure, again, the chest is not dropping forward. Your hips are not rolling over to the back. So you want to make sure that you're fully engaged in the center with your abdominals. So you can use the left hand. For me, it's my left hand which is on top. I can keep it in front for a little bit of a support. But I'm not really gripping the mat or anything. It's just there in case I lose balance or something. I still have that hand to support me. And you're using your right leg, which is for me at the bottom, as the support for moving my left leg. So I'm going to breathe in first. On the exhale, isolate that left leg lift up. And you want to make sure that your leg is nice and long, almost an extension of your hip. And drop on the inhale. Exhale to lift. Inhale and drop. Just making sure that your tailbone is in line with the rest of the spine. The crown of the head is moving ahead. And lift up. Inhale, squeeze inner thigh as you drop. Exhale to lift. Inhale to drop. 2 more. And last one. And hold it. Now I'm going to make small circle. This is when the hips start to rock forward and back. So you want to be really intentional here and very mindful of what's happening to your hips. So the hips are completely stable. You're using your abdominal muscles to stabilize your hips. Maybe the obliques. So the obliques are working super hard over here to keep you stable. And reverse the circle for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to drop the leg down. Now I'm going to fold the leg at the knee on the inhale. Extend the left leg up. Flex your foot. Squeeze inner thighs as you drop on the exhale. Again, inhale, bend. Extend the leg away. Exhale, flex and drop the left leg. Squeeze inner thighs. We have 3 more. Inhale to extend, exhale and drop. Inhale, exhale and drop. Last one, inhale, exhale and drop. And let's roll over onto our belly. We're going to finish with a little bit of back extension. You want to keep your hands in front. You're going to breathe in. On the exhale, lift your chest up. So just about isolating the upper back muscles and drop on the exhale. Inhale, lift up and lengthen. On the exhale, push away from the mat. Lengthening the spine, keeping your glutes engaged, belly button back towards the spine. And sit back into your child's pose. Relax your hips, your chest, shoulders. Breathe in. On your exhale, slowly begin to roll yourself up to your seated position. And sit with your legs crossed. So, if you have tight hips, you can keep your legs crossed. If you don't have tight hips, or if you just simply like to try with me, you can place your right shin bone and stack it over your left. I'm going to turn towards the other side so you can see my profile. So right here I begin to already feel my outer hips get engaged in a very mild stretch. We're going to breathe in and deepen this stretch by just letting the chest drop on top of the legs. And don't allow the hips to roll to the front. Think about rolling the hips back so you can feel that nice stretch in your lower back. And slowly roll yourself up and let's switch the legs left over right. Breathe in, ground your hips into the mat and roll the hips back and let your arms drop. And slowly roll yourself up. So thank you for joining me for this really short session about, it was all about side plank and side line series. I hope you enjoy this video. Let me